Good Tuesday evening, family. Let me see what time it is. About 5 o'clock, December 5th, Tuesday. But family, I went to Walmart Disney shopping, and I found this little baby here. This is a Sharp Image tabletop fire pit, odorless and smokeless flame. Relax and enjoy the instant ambience. Solid concrete, filled with isopropyl and rubbing alcohol that's not included, and you have a sniffing lid that when you get ready to turn it off, you can just put that on top of it. Yeah, and this was $19, I believe. Yeah, on sale on clearance for $19, regular $39.96. And I'm looking at it right here. This could be a good idea to, for car campers and stuff, car dwelling camp, especially car because you got a small space. This could be good to use. All right, let's unbox it. All right, got my little manual here. Got the little manual instructions, tell you how to use it. Well, all you gotta do is just pour alcohol in it. You got your tabletop fire pit, your burn chamber, and your sniffing lid. Look at the alcohol. You get your lighter. Lighter. All right, let's get it out of here. It is a heavy little thing too. Yeah, I always had this in something. This is heavy. And it has this little part. This is heavy, nicely packed. Sharp Image. Sharp Image always come up with some little creative thing. Fire and explosion hazards. Severe burn and death can occur. Never add fuel to a hot device. So, well, that's caution or what? Okay, so here's your little can. So this much alcohol that you can fill it up and show the fill up line to here. This here is concrete. So when this concrete get hot, then it lets off the heat. That's my guess. The sniffing lid. Get ready to turn it off. Ready for it to, stop it. Put your little lid on there. So yeah, I thought this was really, really a cute idea. But you can take this here. Let me see. It has a little base right there. So made in China. So, but this is concrete. It's really heavy. And I think this is a really good idea for car campers. That's going to be up to you to use it. I'm just saying it's a good idea. And you can use alcohol. And from what I read, it burns, fill a burner chamber with 70% or 91% isopropyl alcohol up to the fill line, at least 1 inch below the top of the burner chamber. This will provide approximately 30 minutes of burn time, but shorter burn items time use less fuel. Light with a long handle lighter or match. Keep body away while lighting. Once the tabletop fire pit is lit, do not move or touch. Follow all safety precautions and warnings. Well, I'm sure it'll be hot. Okay, all right, ensure flame is completely out. Allow sniffing lid to remain on top tabletop fire pit for a minute to ensure flame is completely out. We want you to put this on here at least a minute to make sure the flame is out when you're ready to refill. Refill with alcohol, 90% or 91% isopropyl alcohol. That's it. And yeah, I think this would be nice. They have all the warnings and the cautions and all that stuff. I like to read. I would read all this stuff anyway. But I'm sure I got several bottles of 91% alcohol. If I decide to use something like this here, take it on like a road trip or whatever needed, like if I'm out traveling, which I probably will take it with me if I'm traveling somewhere and having some extra alcohol. And if it's cold weather, I can put this in the back on something because it's kind of like it has its own little padding thing that's not They won't just move around, you know. But put it, you know, I'll put it somewhere safe because I won't be driving with it on, so it'll be stationary. But I can imagine this thing here, little tin can here, it get hot and it heat up the cement, and I can imagine it's going to be a nice heat. But this will be added to my my van travel list for a way to heat up the van. And like you can buy like the alcohol in a whole gallon size thing. So if we do 30 minutes per thing, you know, this thing, this small, and this heat, alcohol heat is really a good heat. Because remember, I had used a 5 paint can, a paint size paint can, and I put tissue paper in there, and I used alcohol, 91% alcohol in there, and I used the rocks to keep it from going up. That thing burned for 45 minutes, y'all. At least 45, could be an hour, but it burned a good while. And it just, the heat felt so good from the alcohol. So this for me is a keeper. I'm going to keep this baby here. Because like I say, just buy alcohol. I'm going to buy a whole gallon just for this to have it. And this is something I'm going to put in my car to travel with. Because, you know, when I feel like getting out on the road and travel, if it's cold out there, I will have me an extra way of keeping myself warm. I have a way of keeping myself warm. So put that back in the box. Put my cover on here. It's good and snug. Put this thing back in here. But this is a keeper for me. I'm keeping this. I am keeping this. For, what's it, $19, regular 40. And I know alcohol really heats your body up real well. That I know for a fact. And I want to show you something else I bought today. And I bought this here for my sliding door. And the reason why, like when I close the bathroom up, there's still a gap that someone else can look in, and you can look out from that gap. So I have been looking for something to take care of the gaps. I bought 2 of these things here. These called expanding foam seal. So I was going to take it and seal it. See how you can put it down like that? And I was going to take it and put it right here on the end. Maybe up so high because it still needs to vent out. So up so high and all the way down to the bottom pretty much. Because like I say, when you close this door here, you close this sliding door, you still have a nice gap. So to close that gap, because what I do when I do my hook to close in there, it's a gap. So this is supposed to seal gap up to 1 inch, and I need about 1 inch. So this foam is like 1 inch wide times 1/4 thick times 13 feet long. So this should be enough probably for both sides, but I bought 2 just in case for $15. This is not a great sale. It was $17.74. It wasn't a great sale, but this is what I have been looking for. So since I found it, like I say, it's 1/4 inch is supposed to span out to, if 1/4 of an inch is supposed to expand to 1 inch. And I can also take some and put it at the bottom of the door right there. Like right at the bottom, there's a gap. And I can use that for this too. So I'm hoping that I don't have to use but one. I'm hoping I don't need to use but one because everything else is okay. The air conditioning situation is sealed up. I do have a cover to put on the inside as well as the outside of my air conditioning unit. So I'm going to put my cover on the outside of my unit real soon. Okay, so my charger, battery charge is full. And this is for my my blower. This is for my my blower, and it's I'm blowing the driveway with, getting some of them fall leaves out of the driveway, out the way. So, yeah, I wanted to show you all these 2 of the things that I needed. This is not something I need. This is something since I've seen it, I see it have a great use for. I can really use it. Like even when I get my van or whatever I decide to travel in, this would be a tabletop fire pit. And I like the idea. Like I say, I will buy a big size thing, a gallon size thing of alcohol. I think I have the big bottles already, but I'm going to get the big. I know I have several big bottles. They was like when they were dirt cheap at Walmart. And the pandemic hit, I already had the bottles. Because I had already started using that can before the pandemic. When I went 2018, I bought that pint sized can and put tissue paper in it and saturated that with that 91% alcohol and put rocks on it, and I used that to keep me warm since my little buddy heater was too big for the space. So I had to come up with I found a different idea. And I still got that canned stuff. I still have that stuff. I'm not throwing that stuff away. That would be another emergency use too. Tissue paper. Stuff that tissue paper now saturated with that 91% alcohol. Strike that match, baby. Let me tell you, you're talking about a good feeling flame. And alcohol does not allow that soot and that black smoke. You don't have the black smoke and all that stuff with the alcohol at all. Not at all. So yeah, these are two items that I can say I'm just gonna gift this to myself for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna call this a Christmas present. Okay, you know, family. But yeah, and then I'm gonna work on this tape stuff probably tomorrow. I've been doing a lot. I don't want to mess with it tonight. I've been doing some decoration. I have bought a small tree and it's cute, and I'm gonna finish decorating tomorrow. And I'm gonna do a video of my little decoration. Just kind of wanted to try to get in the Christmas spirit. I'm going to be here for Christmas. I'm not going out of town because we're having a family pajama party on the 23rd. And then night, evening, whenever it's going to be. I want to be here for that. So I'm going to, so I'm going to be here for that. If I travel, it'll be after the holidays for sure. If I go in here, because right now I got things coming up that I'm trying to get taken care of. But anyway, family, I just come to show you all this here Sharp Image tabletop fire pit, and you use alcohol, 70% to 91% alcohol, or 80 to 91% alcohol for it to burn. And yeah, and you guys, I'm looking out at my garden, and my greens are so beautiful. It's so much greens out there. It's not funny. It's just a lot. And I am actually, one brother came Saturday and got some greens. I told my youngest brother yesterday, hey, you want some greens? Come and get some. It's plenty. The other one told him to come and get some. So, you know, the green situation, you pick them when you want to cook them and eat them. You know, that's how you do greens. Let me just look at outside here. Is some people coming? I think. No. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come show you guys. My great find. And yes, this is going to come in use. Yeah, I'm really preparing myself for a travel van or some sort. Or whatever I decide to get as a second vehicle would be for my travels. You know, most of you probably thinking like, what's wrong with the car you're in? It's small. I would like to be able to stand up. I would like to be able to cook a meal inside of it. I would like to be able to stretch out in a bed. So those are plans that I always planned, that I wanted to have a travel vehicle where I can just drive from state to state and take my time and whatever. Yeah. So, and I said I kind of decided to kind of shut down, looking around or whatever. And I'm not going to shut down because this weekend I plan on going to New Iberia? Yeah, I'm planning on going to a place in New Iberia. They have a couple of vans. I'm going to just go look at them and see. So I want something I can stand up in. I do. I don't want anything that I have to crawl around in. I just don't. And I'm trying to be practical about the standing up van that I can stand up in. I wish that my mechanic in Houston could look at it for me before I buy it, but that's going to be impossible. What I'm thinking about doing is buying one of them little gadgets that you can hook up to some kind of port you can hook up to, and it'll tell you what's going on with something. That's probably going to be my best out. And I'll look on the hood, make sure, smell around, make sure there's no mold smelling and stuff like that. Make sure it hasn't been in water. But Yeah, that's a plan I've been planning for years, fam. This is something I've been wanting to do for years. You know, I got to live out my dreams and not let someone tell me anything different. So I know some people probably like, okay, why are you buying this? Why are you buying this? Something I've been wanting to do. My desire. My desire to travel. At the same time, I don't want to be crunched up in anything. You know, this company, I tell you, I hate some of these companies. You go online looking at their product, everybody wants you to put your cell phone number in there. And they basically want you to put your cell phone in there so they can do a bunch of ads. Advertisement. Just sick of it. Just sick of it. They want that, they want your email address, and they just blow you up with stuff. Yeah, I'm so over these type of companies. But anyway, fam, this is Nettie Simply Journey about your journey. Right, family, hit that like and subscribe and share. Y'all, I'm getting so close to my 1,000 subscribers. That's a long haul, you know. But I want to thank everybody, my old and new subscribers. I want to thank those that take the time out to watch my video. I really appreciate that. And you all have a happy holiday, very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. All right, family, y'all be blessed. See y'all later. Bye-bye.